Has become a dice with death. But for young people, it's a risk they say they need to take.
We, Generation Z, are fighting for our future, for our country's future.
At 21 years old, Conchor Torda is just 2 years older than teenager Maya Thwaithwe Kwang, the first person shot dead by police at an anti-coup rally last month. More than 50 people have been killed at demonstrations since.
That is dark and hopeless.
Myanmar's military seized power by detaining elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi and other ministers and advisers from her National League for Democracy party. The Generals claim November's election, which the NLD won in a landslide, was fraudulent, but have shown no evidence to prove it. Despite lethal force from police, young demonstrators have been on the protest front lines and on the colourful sidelines every day for more than a month.
Recently, our country changed so much and the world recognised Myanmar. That's why I can't accept this coup.
We are not afraid to protest on the roads. We're not afraid to be shot because our future has been already destroyed by this military coup.
To try to stop the spread of the anti-coup movement online, the junta's been blocking the internet. A big shock for a generation of digital natives that had been spared the isolation their parents suffered under previous military rule.
Younger generation, they taste the democracy. They have learned what is it like to be free, to be connected to the outside world. What is it like to feel, to dream, to have opportunities.
They fear for their education, their careers and their country. But these young protesters are vowing to do whatever it takes to protect them. Mazoe Ford, ABC News.
Pope Francis has used a historic trip to Iraq to make an impassioned plea to end militant violence and religious conflict. Thousands of security personnel have been deployed to protect the pontiff following a number of rocket and suicide bomb attacks in recent weeks. Middle East correspondent Tom Joyner reports.
Making his first tentative steps in a country where no pontiff has stood before, Pope Francis received a warm welcome after touching down, bringing with him a message of healing and hope.
Over the past several decades, Iraq has suffered the disastrous effects of wars, the scourge of terrorism and sectarian conflicts. May the clash of arms be silenced. May their spread be curbed, here and everywhere.
The Pope will spend a whirlwind 4 days in Iraq in total, meeting Muslim leaders and visiting Christian communities in the country's north, torn apart by the Islamic State.
This is really a very significant visit and historically very important for the Iraqi Christians.
Known as the cradle of Christianity, Iraq has seen a sharp decline in its Christian population, as many fled, fearing persecution, never to return.
With the coming of the criminal regime of ISIS from 2014 to 2017, I think the number have dramatically dwindled to currently at 250,000.
Undeterred by security concerns and a recent surge in coronavirus cases, the Pope met with Iraq's political leaders before visiting a Catholic cathedral in the capital. Outside, Baghdad residents gathered to catch a glimpse of the pontiff.
We wanted to see him close up. Maybe if he comes out this way, we might get a chance to meet him.
We're watching a live stream over the internet. It's good and is encouraging Iraqis. We hope that this will be followed by a period of luck for Iraq.
The Pope will next visit towns and cities in Iraq's north, touring churches destroyed by the Islamic State, offering hope after many years of darkness. Tom Joyner, ABC News.
There are some early signs of a jobs rebound in the United States as new coronavirus cases trend down in the world's worst hit country. The slowing spread has given some states and businesses the confidence to reopen, helping employers add 380,000 jobs in February. But more than 10 million Americans are still unemployed, and the president is trying to push through a nearly $2.5 trillion aid package to help them.
But without a rescue plan, these gains are going to slow. We can't afford one step forward and two steps backwards.
Many states are easing restrictions, with Texas and Mississippi dropping mandates to wear masks from next week. But America's top infectious diseases expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, has warned against the move. The president of Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro, has told people there to stop complaining about the pandemic, saying the country must start lifting restrictions. He made the comment a day after Brazil saw a record rise in deaths from COVID-19. Almost 1,700 people died on Thursday, bringing the total death toll there to more than 260,000.